Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in this episode I will be visiting Estinien following on from the Nidhogg fight. So without further ado, let's get into it. There's going to be quite a few cutscenes, so I need to prepare myself. Quickly remember, we must go to him. Here we are.
Estinien!
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinien. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fibre of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. "'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and low-born alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Lovely jubbly.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honour, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Vidofnir.
Prominent among the many honoured guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Girl that Vidofnir saved.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback, and by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
There's Estinien with his new look. At least I'm going to assume it is. Hello, Race Felger. Had to get his other eye back. But with
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace.
and we've got Midgard Sorma. Hello, Richard. How are you? Hope you're good. I'm good. Do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh. Wasn't that long, 13 minutes. I said to spare some time, but it wasn't too bad. Anyway, all these are done, right? Let's go. I was gazing out the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on dragonback. Welcome home, Aramir. Getting there very slowly, but there's not much left. Definitely not much left now. Nay, it was no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of a more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords? But these questions are for me to answer. Put my teeth back in. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our society, of our legacy. As a society, then. Good speech, Aymeric. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinien has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Aramir, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Again, nice and bittersweet. We've brought in good ties between man and dragon now. You spoke with Sir Aymeric. I do not envy him as his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Aymeric to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of unscrutable Ascian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. That was a mouthful. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Jesus. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. So they've actually connected it to the rest of Eorzea then. But yeah. But yeah, we've still got the Warriors of Darkness to deal with. Because the final battle with Nidhogg is done, but these are still a threat. Well, don't tell me they're actually trying to find Nidhogg's eyes either. Was that a Lidibus? Yes. Thank you, Blanhers. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected, then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Oh, it was Alphino this whole time. Clocked on. And there's Thancred. This way. Him again. This is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies, man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. but beneath shrouded boughs beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. New chapter of New Game Plus has been added. So that's the Dragon Song War ended, but there's still going to be more. So there's still one more in Heaven's Ward to do. Master Ironheart, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, in any event. Sir Aymeric de Burrell, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Burrell, cordially invites Master Ironheart to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalised. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? To be honest, I'd rather not. Fucking hell. I should be glad to accept. Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I am envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Burrell Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. We pop out at your party. I'm with the game. I'm going to do very quick. I'm going to get the final ring, just get it in, boom, and we go from there. Oh, hello. So ascending to Imperium and towards the firmament. So we have two possibly duties that we can do. Good thing I came down here then. Du-du-du. There we go. Let's see. I'll speak with Fomalin. Right. So there's 15 duties left, 12 of which are Alexander, so it won't take too long. Not too fussed about this, just get it done. Just like a PvP area, maybe. This is like a village where you can buy a house, because you have the same for the other places. Of course we can go. Anyway, well. So that's just to unlock the place. Because if this wasn't a thingy, free trial, and I had like a couple of million of gil down the line, I'd be able to do that. Of course, I'd be able to find out what the benefits would be as well. You can now teleport to the residential district. I can go repair my ship while I'm here. I was thinking, if I don't end up if I finish the post game, having not done all the duties, I can't really hang around because of the way the duties are. Like if I don't just end up getting into them, then I just don't end up doing them. I've at least done every duty once. It's just like extreme versions of them. It's not the end of the world, but do 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 do. No. Ba-la-la. Oh, it's Hilda. Oh well, I came here to get supplies for the watch, and what should I find but a familiar face? And if they ain't a pretty lad you got with you, Aramir, and a highball one besides, you've done well for yourself. You know me, I always aim high. I'm teasing is all, but anyway, it's good to see you, my friend. What brings you here? Lady Hilda, your reputation precedes you. As you may be aware, approval was recently passed for the restoration of the firmament. In order to build a district that best serves its residents, we would know what good citizens such as yourselves envision for it. Will you not share with us your thoughts? Ah, so you're the one they appointed overseer. Well then, you won't mind if I speak freely. Now, this ain't hardly revolutionary, but I want the firmament to be a place where we can all make an honest living, where if a man works hard enough, he can have a roof over his head and food in his belly. Aye. Might be as the war's over, but for a lot of us the struggle continues, same as afore. The sort of struggle blue bloods will never know. Remember, Ishgard don't belong only to the high and the holy now. If the nation's to prosper, all her citizens need to prosper. Well, we must be getting on, but if you need out of guards, feel free to send word. If the coin's fair, I reckon we can come to an arrangement. Good old Hilda, she knows what she's doing. Ah, that is Lord Briardian. Oh, I haven't seen Briardian in a while. I had heard that he was travelling the realm in his capacity as a consulting inspector, but it appears he has returned to Ishgard. Like your good self, he is a well-travelled individual, and I should like to inquire after his opinion. Do you suppose we could beg a moment of his time? It's the guy from the, I forgot the fucking quests. The bloody Hildebrand, there we go. That dragged out quest. We meet again, Inspector. Well, if it isn't Aramir, I did not expect to see you here, busy as you have supposedly been of late. Lord Briardian, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Francel de Halienart, and I have the honour of overseeing the reconstruction of the firmament. It is known that you are intimately familiar with all the city-states of Eolzia, and I should be much obliged for your insights. In your expert opinion, what is the one thing you believe that the firmament needs most? If the district is to thrive, it must have a thriving economy. As I have oft observed in my travels, the flow of goods and people as if lifeblood to a city and should be encouraged. Pardon me, Ishgard has long been insular, but the recent changes present a great opportunity. Given the right planning, I am hopeful that ours may become a nation where no citizen lives in want. I bid you the very best in your endeavours, and should you have need of my investigative prowess, do not hesitate to call upon me. By your leave. One other matter, Aramir. How fares your dim-witted friend, still living a charmed life, no doubt, and somehow managing to solve cases despite his bumbling? Actually, let us not speak of the imbecile. I feel my intellect draining away to simply think about him. Brilliant. My brave and dashing Lord Estinien. Just interacting with everyone. And then I thought, distressed damsels crying out for the comfort of mine arms. You surely know how to get a man's hopes up, old boy. And if it isn't my dear Lord Francel, how fares your lovely sister? Has she perchance spoken of me of late? Oh my God, you need to behave yourself. If Leonette has spoken of you, I fear it has not been in our conversations. He still hasn't given up, even since the start of the DLC. Now, if I may change the subject, Lord Estinien, you have heard that the restoration of the firmament has commenced. Is there aught that you envision for the district? What I envision? I can't say I've given it much thought. Well, what if the war finally come to an end? What is in order if not festivities? Yes, make the firmament into a festive place, I say. A place where one and all may engage in revelry each and every day. Beg pardons, my lord, but I believe Lord Francel seeks something more specific and, dare I say, constructive. No, the advice comes from the heart, and I shall take it to heart. You have my gratitude, Lord Estinien. Always a pleasure to aid a fellow man. Now then, we must be on our way. Take care, Aramir, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, Lord Francel, do send my fondest regards to your sister. Jesus Christ. Tell her how very helpful I was. Yes, that's good. Well, I dare say we have spoken with enough people. Shall we conclude the surveying and review what we have learned? Thanks to your presence, we were able to hear a diverse variety of opinions. Each one has merit. The question is whether the visions can be made reality. No. Such pessimism will not serve. I must have faith and try my earnest best. Now then, for all this talk of the firmament, you haven't even seen it, have you? Would you care to inspect it with me? I'll be there for a while hence, so please join me at your leisure. Fumbling by your entrance will show you to the district. Okay. Well. Don't know why I came up. You need to do this. Yeah, I'm not really pulling into anything, so... Looks like I just have to finish the post-game. See what little I did. You know, I've done it at midnight, I've done it at 5 PM, I've done it at 3 PM. I've done it so many different times, just not getting into any. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I'd have liked to have done them all, but it's not looking likely now. There you are, Aramir. I bid you welcome to the firmament. As you can see, the rebuilding itself is complete. This is but the beginning, however. We must now turn our attention to the running of the district. We have much and more to do, but speaking to the people has stoked the fires of my determination. I want to make the firmament into a vibrant, thriving district where highborn and lowborn alike may live side by side in harmony. Yet I would be lying were I to say the task does not daunt me. There is a limit to what I can achieve, especially given House Hillianart's diminished influence. Have I come at a bad time? Hello, Count Edmont. To what do we owe the honour? Lest you forget, I am the Count of the Tom no more, just a retired old man. As for my presence here, Emmeline reported that Aramir was in Ishgard, and I thought I would make a social call. You will forgive me my eavesdropping, but it seems the reconstruction project is not immune to the uncertainty that has accompanied our nation's transition to a republic. Aramir, I am given to understand that the other nations have established residential districts for adventurer use. Is this true? Yes, I have a house in one. I'll just lie. There are districts specifically for adventurer use, and you possess an abode in one such place. I should like to pay you a visit one day, my friend. The truth is, our nation is divided by a gulf. While the redistribution of wealth may go some ways towards closing this gulf, it shall not lead to true independence for the masses. We must ask ourselves, in this new age in which we live, what role should each one of us play? In pondering this dilemma, I believe that we may draw inspiration from adventurers and their independent lives. Independent lives? If we were to translate this into the firmament, might it not assume the form of self-administration? It seems you have found a spark, in which case this old man's ramblings have served their purpose. I shall pray for your success, Lord Francel. Your words are as a beacon in the dark, my lord. Thank you. Well, Aramir, you seem to be occupied at present, so I'll leave you to your tasks. When next we meet, I hope to be regaled with your recent adventures. As ever, Alpha Tom Manor is at your disposal should you need a rest. You done talking, Francel? Because I'm itching to meet your hero friend. Yes, forgive me for the wait. Aramir, permit me to introduce you to Orgebert, formerly an engineer of our house. He now serves as the project's chief foreman. It is thanks to his leadership on site that I am able to focus my energies on the administrative aspects of the reconstruction. Francel's told me about you, Aramir. First you saved the whole bleeding nation, now you're helping us rebuild it brick by brick. What can I say except it's great to have you on board. If you have any questions about the work, I'd be happy to field them. Just save the tedious stuff like the budget for Francel, eh? Speaking of which, if you can spare another moment, my friend, I should like to consult you on some administrative matters. With all little tasks demanding my time, I cannot always be present on site, but I endeavour to visit as often as possible, and I hope to see you often too. 25k. Patient. You now have access to the firmament. An option has been added to teleport here from the Foundation Aetheryte. Speak with Orgebert to learn about how you may contribute to the reconstruction effort. That feels like something I don't want to trouble myself doing. That's not something important. We've at least unlocked it, but there we are. Ba 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 ba. The astrologican. Greetings and well met, Master Ironheart. I have the honour and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Burrell, though, admittedly, our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Yeah. Yum.
To think the Mughals would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Yeah, Moglin loved giving us random shit. But there we are. Ah, both enjoying ourselves.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Pouring the most delectable wine. Yes.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvellous journey.
Perhaps a bit long for my liking. It wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes. Interesting.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbours, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
I wonder what's going to happen with the Warriors of Darkness, though. 'Cause that's the last threat to take on.
May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Oh god. A maiden?
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
That poor dinner sitting there. Aramir never gets a rest, even when he gets to just chill with a mate for a night.
Every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Well, here we go. Oh no, it was Alphino's sister.
Yeah.
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Interesting. Surely they won't let her... yes, I know. We must treat in Captain Whitecape and his Shire urgings. They did not bring Estinien back from the very brink of death. I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we return our attention for a matter whose conclusion we have yet the power to influence? So the warriors of darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then what we first encountered them in Loth Astgnath, when they were confronting Ravana gods, has there been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphanu? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this: a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alize risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Aramir, will you accompany me to Zelfatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastmen's intrusions into Kurthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. We shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphanu. The mountains of Zelvatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavour demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Aymeric, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all, and Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wise to cross into Zelfatol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They'll secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zelfatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmond. In the event Mistress Alize regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. So I'm not getting into duties, so it is what it is. Ah, the Fiend Extreme. Ah. Keep on getting the fucking Fiend, we don't get anything else. I'd rather we did the Warring Triad. If we don't get the 12 Alexanders done, fine by me. Right, so at 55 minutes perfect. If it takes an hour, fine by me. I don't care how long this game is going to take me to finish now. I would rather I do all 12 Alexanders. You know, it takes maybe 3 to 4 streams. To do Alexander, and then you have these. Did it say hello? No. Probably skip this. I don't fancy seeing that again. We need to make it back to the DMC theme. Do 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 do. What the fuck is that Hannah Yee one? That's a Lalafell. That's a fucking demon. I'll be main tank then. Fine by me. Right, and then he gets a DPS or a healer at random to do his shitty little charge attack. Get out of the way for that. Right, get back into the middle, into the middle, into the middle. There we go. Tank buster, there we are. Bad placement tank, which one? Me or the other one? Because I was keeping him in the middle as the main tank, quote unquote, because you had the off tank. Let's sit. Let's wait. Heal right with OT, DPS left. Yep, we've heard this before. I was not OT, I was main tank, so yes, it wasn't my fault. I'll ask him. It takes so long to do this. That's auto-filling. People really get salty if you... That's the thing. I've you know, seen the guides. You have to. You need to know because it's fucking so annoying. I'm queuing X because I want to do X. You know, I want to do extreme because it's challenging and it's worth it. Accomplishing it. Oh dear. Are we starting or? Oh, brilliant. It's taking a piss at this point. Oh, they want the Mandeville combo, do they? Oh dear. It's like everyone's given up before it started, just need another one in and then boom. I don't think it'd be admiring myself, just thought it'd be examining the You begin speaking to no one in particular. Fantastic. was about to do that, there we are. There we go, now we can get ready. Oh god. He's level 90. He's gonna have done this before. I'll wing it. U-M-T. Unreal? What the fuck is Unreal? You're telling me there's another one after Extreme in some cases? Fucking hell. Yeah, please do apologise. Just completely rinsing. So memory limit has to go first. We're off to the right. So I need to keep track of fucking healers. Brilliant. I prefer being a main tank, it's fine. Yeah, that Alice I have a lot of respect for, because every single group I've been in so far have been so fucking mardy. Just because they're probably fucking pros at this, done it for about fucking 7 years. Multiple groups of this shit now. Get the cursor down there. So healers are Tart and Hannah Yi, the two Mardy ones. Brilliant. To be fair, I focused more on the fucking second phase, but there we go. I'll stick with Tart. Wherever Tart goes, I follow. Over there. There we go. Perfect. To go behind him, I believe. Gotta stick with Hannah Yee. Yee. That tank buster. Right, now I'm empty. Got to be phase 1 nearly done, right? This is Tank Buster. It's always vote abandon, all the time. Brilliant. Classic. That's a classic, that. It's not that's happened for the first time. Didn't even make it to the final phase there. Whatever. Fuck off. Carry on. God. Marley bastards. Balamori. Da da da. Hello. Let's go. I fucking hate that theme fight. Never can go right. la 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 la. It is what it is. I just need to basically visit everyone by the looks of this. Falcon's Nest. The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. That is a mouthful. Do. It is what it is. Let's get on with it. Visit the Hoplon. Do. Happy you. Visit Melwib. Are we gonna have to visit all three? I guess so. Bloody hell, it's very misty. This is what I saw the first, my first stream of this. I haven't seen the weather since. And here we are. God, it was such a long time ago that I started this game. Nearly half a year ago now. Well, yeah, it was August. So yeah, fuck me, Jesus. Yeah, well done. Visit Higiri and Revenant's Toll. There could be other stuff around here, to be fair, but we'll see. Do 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 do. Yeah, the reason why the off tank is with the healers is because I have to soak up that punch attack. And I'm going to assume this is for Nidhogg. So I'll do that tomorrow if I get it. Oh, we need to get higher, do we? Hello. A lot of travelling around. We're going to get these done and then continue the story probably tomorrow. Tomorrow. Da 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 da. Visit Gorgania Mills. In Curthus, Western Highlands. Da 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 da. Right. Here we are. Just came here right at the beginning. Do 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 do. Bom bom. Tail feather? Fuck me. Thank you. Going on a proper adventure. And more. I feel so tired and lightheaded. That'll be good. Should have probably eaten after my match. Saved a bit of time before starting this, but it's fine. I'll be good. We're like visiting everyone here. We're going to be visiting the Mughals next. Fuck it, might as well fly over. It won't take us long. Unless you get stuck like that, you fucking idiot. Oh, and then visit Moglin at Moghome, as I thought. Who's left to visit? I guess the goblins at Idle Shah? Maybe the Zundu? Go back to Uldar. Boom, 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 boom. 815 gil to travel all the way down. Royal Promenade. Come on, let's get this done. Oh Jesus. My fucking shoulder. Yep. Okay, done. God, I feel so fucking awful. Jesus Christ. Just sat here in deathly silence. Which, to be fair, first half of the stream was a lot of cutscenes and stuff, so I didn't have to speak, but I'm gonna get the fucking fiend when people just moan and moan and moan and moan and moan. That's all people do on that. What is this shit? Come on, fucking sat here, deathly quiet, wanting this shit done. Man, now we get to Hilda. Brilliant. Do 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 do. And as I thought, we visit the Vanu. Not there, fuck me. Not even finding anything else anyway. What time is it now? 1:37. Go to Camp Dragonhead after this and then we'll end it. Bum 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 bum. Ymitra in Gridania. That's a fucking rogue one. Right. I'm guessing that's kind of the closest. Not really sure. Well, I mean, I've been to every area once this is done, so... Actually, no, I haven't been to Idle Shire yet, fuck's sake. Probably maybe get to the Gomblin eventually. Don't know what that symbol is. Suited for affection. Oh, it's Ishtola's sister. Forgot about this. They visit Slowfix in Idle Shire. Yep. As I thought. Oh, it's not over yet. Brilliant. Oh god. And there's no easy way to make it to Matoya. Fantastic. I actually don't know who else there is to fucking speak to at this point. There is no one. Unless we go speak to the sylphs or something. Dun, 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 boom. Oh, what? We're actually visiting the fucking stupid little thing from Az's Law. What? Jesus. So we're visiting every single NPC. Major NPC anyway. Ta-da. Visit Tiamat. Yeah, how could I forget about Tiamat? And here we are. Now we return to the ferrochemical research facility. Damn, boy. Is that Sophia? Wait just a second. Got time. Go. Fucking Sophia. I'm happy to do another hour if it takes that. I have no fucking idea what's going to happen with the Sophia one, by the way. Just so you know. So this could be an absolute fucking shit show. As these people are all extreme, they're just like randomly queuing then, or party finder.
The unenlightened come. be the bearer of my wisdom.
Oh, that's Sophia's daughter. What? Ah, you fucking bellend.
Where one doth not suffice. Hear
sorry,
the
what?
echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
Oh, Jesus. Can you not aggro her? Dun 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 dun.
Even in death, there is no relief.
Oh, you cunt. It doesn't matter where you stand, does it? Fuck me. Fuck's sake. To get rid of that third demiurge, it should be alright.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
Is this GG?
I would know the weight of your souls.
So you need to kill second, then third, then first. Okay. Oh, it's tart upon again. Is it second, third, first?
The unenlightened come.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
If I don't have any silly deaths falling off the map, we can get. I would have got to get this before. Should be fine this time.
Hear the echoes of truth.
Down.
Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
Oh, great heavens. I say second first. So second, third first. Then third. I'll promote this bitch because I'm tank. There we go. Easy does it.
Even in death, there is no relief. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
One death. Perfectly fine.
Can you bring equilibrium?
Oh shit, I'm the hill. Fuck me. Oh, what's happened here?
Know you the full weight of death.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sin must be balanced with suffering. Where one doth not suffice.
Shit.
Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth.
Right. I mean, it doesn't feel as bad as oh shit. It doesn't feel as bad as Fiends. It's just
my word.
knowing how not to get knocked off and fucking brilliant.
The unenlightened come. Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Why have I got vulnerability? I've got fuck. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't think about that.
Where one doth not suffice.
Yep. It's not the worst thing that can happen.
Hear
Not
the
yet.
echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
Oh, great heaven.
Even in death, there is no release.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yep. Off we go.
The unenlightened come.
We've got 2 marauders. Perfect.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Oh, how the fuck did I nearly get knocked off?
Where one doth not suffice. Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
Oh, great heavens. Right, so second. Then third. Bastard. Goodbye distance. Bastard.
Even in death, there is no release. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls. Bring equilibrium.
Thing is, if there's a certain gimmick for this, I don't know how it's done. Stay out of the way.
Know you the full weight of death.
Ow, 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 ow. Fucking, I didn't. I saw everyone go, I was like, shit. Didn't think about that.
Sin must be balanced with suffering. Where one does not suffice.
You're dead. Fuck me. If you go to opposite side of blue meteor and to the edge, you won't die at least.
The unenlightened come.
Both berserked roughly at the same time there.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Mute.
Where one doth not suffice. Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
What's the set? There's the set. You little bastard.
Even in death, there is no relief. I would know the weight of your souls.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Can you bring equilibrium?
If it resets the vulnerability at
full
least.
weight of death.
I know it's not that bad. Compared to the Fiend fight, it really isn't that bad.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
It's the electric move, right?
Well, one doth not suffice.
Come on.
Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes
I've got
of
6
truth.
up. Fuck you. Just fuck you.
Spread the glory of my word.
You get everyone up. My god. Right, that's 6 up. Come on. It's all about the timing of everything with fucking...
Daughter,
nice.
be the bearer of my wisdom.
There is daughter. You can't... I'm not fucking thinking, so I don't know that shit's going on. Right, I see a daughter, I'm like, oh, I need to get in front of her. No, you don't. You clearly don't. You're just doing other fucking bullshit. Come here, you son of a bitch.
Know you the full weight of death.
Shit. The thing is, we're progressively getting better each time. But it's when she uses that Arms of Wisdom. Fuck me.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Oh, so that time, yeah, she does do the move where you get flung away, but it's that scale of revolution bollocks. It's some of the scale tips. You get tipped a certain way. It's definitely doable. Come on.
The unenlightened come. Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
used to all of the knockbacks. As soon as that's timed perfectly,
Well,
do it.
one does not suffice.
It's really not that bad.
Hear the echoes of truth.
It's always right, left, right, left.
Hear the echoes of truth.
In terms of dodging the scares. Just right and left, there's like that massive thunderous attack. And then, yeah. Quick.
Even in death, there is no release.
Bring it over here. Just gonna parry. You cunt.
Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
Then left. Then it's the ridiculously big fucking lightning attack.
Can you bring equilibrium?
Fuck you.
Know you the full weight of death?
Shit. Fuck. Oh my god, how... Do you know what? That's probably best. I'd Voln 4, so fuck it.
Well, one doth not suffice. Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of
Both
truth.
tanks having death vulnerability is not the best though, but... Get behind. Fuck you.
Spread the glory of my word.
Ow. I saw way too late. Quasar on who?
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Come on. Do this fucking shit. Fuck you. Attack me, you bastard.
Know you the full weight of death.
Go. Right, well done, Adam. Fuck me. How the fuck is that in me? Ah well. With audio and visual cues, there's no excuse. Fuck you. Little bitch.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Oh no, I survived as well. I was right on the fucking edge, you bastard. Come on. It's so fucking
Sin
close.
must be balanced with suffering.
Oh, he's getting quased as a cyan. Right, nice. Only 6k. Decent. Right, they're reviving me next. I need to pop full of battle. God, fucking spawning.
Well, one doth not suffice.
Fucking pop it. Go. Go. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck off.
Hear the echoes of truth.
Ah. Fuck me. That was awful. Yeah, Artemis was the MVP there. Yeah. Let's go. Well, that's one Warring Triad Extreme done. Nowhere near as bad as the Fiend. Fuck me. Now pay respects to a friend. I thought that would be done here, but maybe not. Wait, what? I'm going to assume it's Kerfus Central Highlands. Well, it's going to be somewhere around here, I reckon, but where? I do not know. Don't know how the the coordinates are fucking annoying on this. How the fuck do you get to 22.5 Y 7.9? Literally, Y is impossible to get to. Because Y is up here. Oh, fucking no. No, I think so that's 22.5, 7.9. It has to be up here. There's no other way. There we go. Fuck me. There we are. Back on the road again. Only 2 for Endwalker. Interesting. So Trials, Warring Trial, Crystal Tower. Do this and then we're done. I'm just glad one of the Warring Triad is done. Minimum I want to at least have them 3 done. I'm going to of course include Nidhogg tomorrow as well, but anyway, here we are. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I've been informed that House Platon Knights have already dispatched them. The enemy gates lies open. We need but walk through. This can be a Chunga stream, it don't matter. Let's go. So we do Party Finder. Trials. I see. That'll be useful. Yeah, we can't do any of those. Be advised that our scouts have reported increasing activity around the First Mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and they won't want it interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zelfatol and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal, but if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Zelfadol. Well, that's going to have to be first thing tomorrow, so thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon. In the next episode, I will be doing these raids, these trials, and then of course I'll be topping it off hopefully with some other stuff. Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Alright, yeah, it's because of the thingy, but yeah. I'll be starting off with these 5, you know, just continuing, see what we can do. Hopefully I can finally get the Fiend done, but everyone keeps on leaving the fucking Fiend. It's clearly the hardest out of the 3, but then again Zervan might end up being harder, but something tells me that is not the case. Until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.